What's going on, guys? It's your boy Snuckle 404 back at it again with another gameplay video for you guys. In this gameplay, I'm actually just running a strike with some random. This was pretty much when the update first released, like sometime last week. And I was just trying to get a feel for it, do a couple bounties and things, get quests and things done like that. Just trying to fill up my book. But guys, today's video is something I kind of want to talk about and kind of address. It's kind of like one of those questions I know a lot of you guys want to know, and definitely something I want to know and wondering what Bungie's really going to do about it. It's pretty much dealing with the overall weapons and the state of Destiny, and especially things that's going on now, and pretty much transpiring to when Destiny 2 comes out. So the first thing I actually want to talk about is it's definitely something that has to deal more with PvP more than PvE, and it's pretty much just a weapons patch. Now, I know guys they're trying their best and stuff like that, but to me, I feel like this is something simple that could have possibly been done like a long time ago. But definitely it does go down a lot to a lot of gamers and things, and a lot of preference, as I like to call it. And don't feel mean don't get mad at me when I say this, but I call it pretty much like the baby gamers. The guys and the girls who really don't play PvP that well and things like that, and overall just kind of like whine about things. And what I mean by that is basically one thing I can agree on is the fact that I'm not gonna say shotguns need to be nerfed. It's more of primaries need a buff. And I feel like primaries need a buff because no one really uses them. The best guns in the games right now, to me, and you can tell me if I'm wrong or not, are pretty much just either the Grasp of Malak or the Clever Dragon. And if you think back to it before these weapons even came out, before the Grasp even came out, the best guns in the game are pretty much high rate of fire weapons. So any weapon you pretty much go against, is if it shoots as fast as the Doctrine or something, more than likely you're gonna win that match. Or even before then, I believe that it was the hand cannons that basically, when you find someone with a hand cannon, even though they quote unquote have, the ghost bullies, which is still really a thing. Even I experience it. If you guys don't know him, True Vanguard, he's a big streamer, big YouTuber and things like that. He actually made a video about it. You guys should definitely go check that out. But definitely when you're aiming at someone and you hit them, and you may get the X mark, you may not, but for a fact you hit them, but you don't see any kind of damage registering. And overall, the hand cannons are pretty much, in my opinion, if you got luck in the chamber, you can get lucky in 2 taps on one, but more than likely it's going to be a 3 or 4 shot. And a lot of times you can beat someone out close range or even mid range, which is kind of like, okay, I understand that, but then it's kind of like, all right, well, this guy's kind of like in, scout rifle, auto rifle distance and things like that, and he's still beating me out. He's basically getting headshots on me, which kind of like, okay, even with range finding and things on it like that, you're like, wow. But overall, it's kind of give that meaning to the point where, Bungie kind of needs to find that center balance of what they're gonna do and how they're gonna do things, as far as like, all right, I'm gonna do the primaries like this, or I'm gonna do the specials like that. But overall, I definitely hope they get something down pack and can definitely get something into it, because like, when it comes to PvP, it kind of ruins everyone where you put a lot of bullets in someone with a primary. Even if you're like me, I use Clever Dragon a lot, or Grasp, or hand cannons and things like that, and you're straight destroying someone, and all they got to do is just get within like a good range slide shotgun, boom, you're dead. So all that time you spent firing at them, all they have to do is just run to you, and once again, boom, you're dead. And it kind of makes things like, okay, this really isn't balanced or whatever. But all in all, guys, that's just kind of how I feel. Now, the next topic I actually want to talk about is something that I hope they do with the upcoming raids that they hopefully are going to bring back, the year 1 raids. So I'm thinking Crota, Atheon, even find Skolas in the Prison of Ever, maybe bring everything up to current light level, which means that a lot of those weapons back then are becoming a current light level too. So one thing that I do miss, and I would definitely love to see come back either now or in Destiny 2, is elemental primaries. Like your Word of Crota, your Atheon's Epilogue, your Fate Bringer, and things like that. Because those weapons were great to me, and definitely makes things a lot easier when you are doing the strikes and stuff. Well, every gun can kind of have that element you need. Now, the thing I would say that they kind of keep it the same way. It has the elemental burn when you're doing PvE, but when you're playing PvP, I don't think the burn should try to make an effect as far as that, where like you get extra damage just because you're shooting someone with arc or void or solar weapon or whatever. Because it was a point in time when the Vex actually was first released. That thing was super OP before they nerfed it. I personally know and I believe that not only was it doing overall damage, I believe it was doing extra damage mainly because it was solar. So hopefully this is something that comes about, and hopefully, like I said, when the new raids are updating and things like that, maybe this is something we'll see. But all in all, guys, definitely let me know how you feel in the comments below. If you feel like, the weapon patch need to hurry up and come, or if you want Elemental to come back, definitely something I agree on. And go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. I put out daily content, talk about various games, everything from Destiny to PC games, other games and things. But all in all, guys, definitely hope you enjoyed it. And I'll catch you guys next time.